A very warm welcome to all the new subscribers and lots of love and regards as always to all the existing ones. I hope everyone is doing well, and I wish to add a little disclaimer before I start speaking on a topic that is extremely important. This audio is based on real life experiences as a twin flame guide and a twin flame in union who has dedicated herself to the twin flame path, done close to 2000 readings by now for people from all walks of life, and actively refunding single and married women who are clearly the cheating spouses, mistresses, homewreckers, consciously misusing the twin flame tag to validate their extramarital affairs. The information, therefore, is not something in my head or something that I'm making on my own, but based on my 5 years experience as a twin flame guide who has been successfully and accurately guiding clients. I also want to add here that being a light worker does not mean talking of compassion and kindness and shedding honey from your mouth 24/7 or speaking of rainbows and fluff. Being a light worker also means seeing through the BS, cutting through the crap, and not entertaining anything that's not of the light. I also want my listeners to listen to this message with a sense of maturity. And before you react, please try to understand where the message is coming from, because like I said, I deal with lots and lots of emails, readings, clients on a daily basis. This message is not about morality or immorality, because in every lifetime, in every decade, there has been no moral code of conduct. And in every lifetime, in every decade, there have always been people who engage in low vibrational behaviors, and to each their own. But because I am a twin flame and this is a channel for twin flames, as a teacher or as a twin flame who genuinely wishes for people to progress on their path, it is my duty to not give misleading information. And therefore, this is less about morality and immorality. It is more about integrity and what genuine twin flames do if they happen to be married, when one or both the twin flames, as a couple, when one or both are married to karmics, as opposed to what is happening in our day-to-day life, wherein adultery, promiscuous behavior, cheating spouses, this is becoming like increasingly alarming for a lot of us. And this audio is going to clearly explain the difference as to what genuine twin flame couples do who are in marriage situations to their respective karmic partners versus certain low vibrational behaviors. I also want to add here that the concept of twin flames is extremely rare, and it is impossible for a genuine twin flame couple to not transform in their lives. I do thank all those people who have been my loyal subscribers, my loyal client base, and I truly hope that this message helps someone out there. Again, the idea is not to insult anyone or to look down upon anyone, but to simply state facts about a path that is extremely rare and very, very sacred. Now, let me first start by speaking about those people who are misusing the twin flame path as a garb to validate their lustful affairs. So cheating spouses, mistresses, and homewreckers who are consciously straying and destroying the sacred twin flame bond, what are some of the things or characteristics that tell us that they are absolutely hypocrites and false and fake, and they are not at all in any way, not even the T of a twin flame, okay? These cheating spouses and homewreckers, they operate from a place of instant lust. They need an excuse to stray. They will have secret meetings in parking lots, secret makeout sessions in cars, secret sex in hotel rooms. They end up secretly buying homes or a nest or a love nest where they tell their families that they're on business trips, but they secretly move in together, live together. Some of them have multiple sexual partners. They're constantly lying to their families. Women, when they email me, they say, I don't want to hurt his wife, or I don't want to hurt his family, or I don't want to break the home. But their actions are absolutely contrary, because by daily indulging with a man or a woman and entertaining something in secret, they are contradicting their own behavior. These people have zero sense of self respect, zero integrity. And what you must understand is that a distinct highlight of these kind of connections is that the cheating spouse is always a coward. These are hypocrites using spirituality for their own fun. Both the parties have zero intention to divorce their respective partners. Both the parties have zero intention to tell or to confront their families that we are in love. 100% of the times, these people are often caught cheating by their husband or by their wife because they have no intention to divorce, and at the same time they have every intention to consciously engage in that lustful affair, in that extramarital affair, 365 days of the day, till the time it doesn't come to that point that they are caught red-handed. So cheating spouses, mistresses, and home wreckers who are consciously straying and destroying the sacred twin flame bond, such connections with all these traits can never be even equated to a sacred twin flame connection, simply because I will tell you why. A twin flame bond stems from a very pure and a very high vibrational energy of divine love. And there are no secrets, there are no hidden aspects to a twin flame love. Genuine twin flame couples who are probably stuck in karmic partnerships or marriages, when genuine twin flames meet, there is an instant awakening that happens, an instant soul recognition, and there is this divine love that awakens within both the people. Yes, one may freak out and run away and ghost, or both of them can mutually tell each other that they feel an instant connection with each other, and how the Kundalini activation occurs. Some people speak about it, some don't speak about it. But a hallmark of a genuine twin flame connection in a married person's life is that one or both twins will consciously block all contact from social media and every possible place, because they realize that this is a deeply spiritual connection, and the love they feel for their twin is so huge and so transformational that it just feels wrong to them to be in love or be in a relationship while being married to someone else. And therefore their instant priority becomes that I will put all blocks to our connection, I will block you from social media, we will not stay in touch. They can do this as a mutual agreement, or one of the twins will definitely be the stronger one, who will instantly block the other from all possible connections, from all forms of social media, because both are so motivated to get back into their karmic situation with their karmic partner and try to resolve that. And resolving that means either fully ending and divorcing their respective partners, learning the karmic lessons that are associated in their married life, whether one or both are married. And at the same time, I also wanted to say that in a situation wherein one twin is single while the other is married, it's not like I hear some people say that, oh, married twin flames have more experience because they have dealt with relationships. No, I don't see that at all. I would like to believe, and I do feel strongly, that any person who has incarnated on earth has a real twin flame. They are old souls, they are extremely wise souls, and they are very intelligent. very creative, often the black sheep in their family. So once the instant twin flame soul recognition happens, they are literally transformed and they are unable to relate with this 3D life, which is all about these low vibrational people, low vibrational behaviors, addictions, codependency. They just cannot relate to any of it. And they understand that the purpose of karmic in the married life is not to be seen as a threat, but more like a lesson. And therefore, both real twins who are in karmic relationships or in toxic marriages, they both will disappear till both of them haven't fully healed and attained union within themselves. Now, there are a couple of situations. Some married twin flames will probably come back to each other or will get married if that is in their soul contract. However, most of the times, the sole purpose of a twin flame union or a twin flame connection is not to live together and get married and to possess one another, because again, this is a very high vibrational love, something that brings about major transformations in our lives. Oftentimes, the one who is single and not married will be facing many challenges in his or her own life. Yes, they may not be married, but they will have extremely difficult family situations, money karma that they both have to heal from. So it's not like one person has all the issues while the other is sitting and chilling. Both twins, irrespective of whether they are married or single, they have really grueling circumstances and situations. And this is what the best part about a real twin flame connection is, that it comes in our life to transform us. People who were unable to set boundaries, people who were highly controlled by their husbands or by their families, they find the strength to start opening up and setting healthy boundaries. They get the courage and strength to stand up for themselves, to see and speak what is right, to probably work towards a divorce. And no genuine twin flame will ever want to harm anyone. They do not play mind games and they do not use sex as a tool for manipulation. They do not are not daily sexting or finding excuses to stray at the drop of a hat. Twin flame is a very high vibrational energy, and they therefore recognize that the most important things that married real twin flames understand, or they get to a point of understanding after their dark night of the soul, is that they are already married at a spiritual level. They are already married spiritually. Hence, so much peace comes into that person's life that there is no urge to possess the other. Celibacy is a very important aspect of the twin flame connection. I'm not saying that you cannot go out and date someone, but I'm speaking specifically for twin flames. 99% of the times, you don't have the urge to even have sex or get intimate with any random person, because divine love has touched you and it makes you so ecstatically involved in that loving experience that you just can't think of being with any other person. And this is a very common happening that most twin flames feel, because they have witnessed true love of the purest and of the most divine order. This is a 5D love, while all the traits that I explained at the start of the video, what narcissists and cheating spouses and mistresses and homewreckers consciously do, these are very, very low vibrational behaviors. And the most important thing is that once your actual meeting with the divine counterpart has occurred, you are bound to align with your solo healing, your solo life purpose. And another very important thing to understand is that 5D love, or the love of a twin flame, it accepts the other person exactly as they are, not based on how they make you feel. 5D twin flame love, it honors the shortcomings, it honors a person's path rather than attempting to possess them or fix them or constantly mentor or coach them. There is a mutual self-respect and lot of self-love within that emerges once you have met your real twins. And they support each other even from a distance. So this is not really about cheating the families and constantly lying on a daily basis and living your life like a lie. And the best way I can explain this to you is the difference between a thief and a thief has to wait for the night time to go and plan his robbery. He will not go out like a normal person walks out. He will have to disguise himself, wear different clothes, put on some wigs, some mustache, or probably look unrecognizable so that people cannot, first of all, know who he is. Plus, he attacks in the night time, and as opposed to someone who has his money in a bank account, he knows that my money is lying safe in this account. I can go at any time and access my money. The conscious cheating spouses and homewreckers who are consciously breaking homes, they have zero intention to divorce their partners, and they are the greatest cowards because they are simply gaining control by hurting their spouse. It's more like an ego satisfaction for them. They want to portray being highly spiritual when in reality their actions are exactly like that of a thief who resorts to all sorts of lies and deception and cunningness to only cheat and bring so much unhappiness in relationships. Whereas real twin flames, they know in their heart and soul that I'm already married spiritually to my twin flame, and when we are meant to be together, we will be together. And I have to, until then, focus on my own healing, my own journey. I, as a twin flame, have certain blocks in my own life. I have certain karmic connections in my own life that are meant to be dealt. So if you ever wonder that you or your twin flame both are married or they have children and how the union will occur, the union, first of all, there is no guarantee that the sole purpose of twin flame encounter is not to physically live together and to get married. Instead, it is in our lives to teach us self-love, self-respect, and aligning with our soul purpose, whatever that might be. It does not happen overnight, but as you dedicate yourselves to every single day to your own healing and your own growth, you will start noticing that there is a beauty to your own life than sitting and waiting. And trust me, guys, those couples who are meant to reunite as lovers or as married partners, they will. No age, no circumstance, no blocks can come between real twin flames. But you need to have that faith, and you have to stop putting your life on hold and just waiting and counting days, because that's not what real twin flames do. And again, the idea here is not to really put people down, but I will just tell you one simple thing. A person who tends to the garden and who's planting flowers and taking care of the garden, he's known as the gardener. A person who constructs building is the architect. A person who treats patients in the hospital is the doctor or the nurse. And likewise, any man or woman, despite having a happy family, kids, everything being fine, or even if they're not fine, nobody's life is rosy, but people, men and women, who are actively and consciously operating from a place of lust and ruining relationships, wrecking homes, they can never find peace in their life. And these are very low vibrational behaviors, and they are bound to be called as homewreckers or mistresses, because that's what their actions are all about. So if you are so worried about these titles, it is more important that rather than throwing your arrogance and attitude to readers and to people who call you out, you look at your own actions and see how you are being a hypocrite and how you can correct that. And even if you don't, no one's life is going to be impacted. But I'm very clear about one thing, that people who are consciously cheating innocent kids cheating innocent spouses, I'm not the reader for them. I do not entertain home wreckers, and I will never entertain them even in the days ahead. You are more than welcome to unsubscribe, but a real teacher does not sugarcoat, and a real teacher awakens you to the inner guru within you. So it's not just about speaking rainbows and fluff. That is why you have the Durga and the Kali. The one nurtures and the other slays and destroys. And any light worker, any twin flame will never be a party to anything that is unethical and consciously causing harm and hurt to anyone that crosses their path. They will deal with even their karmics with a lot of dignity, and they will come out with flying colors. That is absolutely something that I have no doubts about. So I pray that this message brought some clarity, and the most importantly, the difference between real twin flames in karmic connections versus people posing to be twin flames while using married life purely as some sort of a decoration piece in their life. The twin flame path is all about rising above these 3D based rules, regulations, limiting beliefs. And the whole prime purpose of a twin flame journey is to understand who you are as a human being and what you need to do as an individual to bring about healing in your own life before any kind of union can be attained. And the union is always first and foremost an inner union that you have with God, and then probably with your twin flame if that is what is meant to occur. But even those who are meant to have a physical union, a romantic union, they will have to go through lots of lessons and healing and learning to love the self before they can be together. So, on that positive note, I end my message and I wish you all the very best on your path. May God bless you with the wisdom and courage to take the right actions and not play with anyone's life, because that is nothing but attracting so much negative karma in your own life. Yes, people are free to walk their path and take decisions whatever they want as per their free will, but the job of a teacher is to enlighten and to awaken you to your inner guru. And I will always do that as long as I'm alive. On that note, guys, take care, lots of love, and I wish you the best always. I will be back with another message soon. Bye.